This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. There are so many things I love about the holidays. I think my favorite part is decorating and making the house feel like a winter wonderland. Some of the ways that I stay cozy during the winter months is always one of my thick, warm blankets, cuddling with the kids, having hot chocolate. Well, from wrapping up with a blanket, with a mug of hot chocolate, or watching a movie with family is the best part of how a lot of people spend December, for some at least. Therapy is a great way to bring yourself some comfort that never goes away, even when the seasons change. There is something about therapy that makes it feel like you're giving yourself a hug. It's like you're giving yourself just the care and the kiss on the forehead, all the things that bring you the sense that you are loved. And sometimes it has to start with you feeling like you love yourself. And I think therapy is a great way to start that. And like I said before, it's something that does not have to stop at the end of a season, and the effects can last all year long. So if you're thinking about giving therapy a try, definitely try out BetterHelp. It is done completely online, which makes it so flexible. You can do it from anywhere, anytime, whether you're in your car, you're in your garage, you're in your bathroom, your bedroom, or even at work during your lunch break. All you have to do is fill out a brief questionnaire, and they will match you with a licensed professional therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time if y'all are not vibing at no additional cost. Find comfort this December with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/argue. Today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/argue. What's up, everybody?
What's happening, family?
And welcome back to another episode of Is This Gonna Cause an Argument? My name is Ding-a-ding-a-ding, my name is Angel. It's Christmas time. I'm having so much fun. And boy, you're mine. You're watching our show. It's time to go to this That Gonna Cause an Argument show. Whoop, whoop. Is it gonna cause an argument? Yes, yes. Is it gonna cause an argument? Say it best. Is it gonna cause an argument? Is it gonna cause an argument show? I also go by Angel Tanksley, Angel Akita Moore, and that chick Angel. And I am joined by my co-host, my duet, my everything. Tell them who you are, baby. Get out your phone.
I'm writing the list for the show.
You should have did that when I told you to do it last night or this morning. When you were waiting on me.
What's happening, family? I'm the other host of This Is Gonna Cause an Argument, Marcus Tanksley, a.k.a. Tank. Hey, fam, if this is your first time tuning in, we greatly appreciate it. This is a podcast we do every single week, and we pretty much talk about anything that we goddamn feel like it. And we do that as a married couple. We do that as friends. We do that as lifelong companions. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes we argue. That's why it's called This Is Gonna Cause an Argument. Now, every single show, we talk to the immediate family, the good folks of our Patreon. We talk to them before, after the show, on the weekend. We do special events with them. You can be a part of the immediate family. All you got to do is go to patreon.com, sign up for the low of $5 a month. Patreon.com/thatchickangel. Sign up for the low of $5 a month. And we also got some wonderful sponsors. You've already heard from one.
Oh, we got so many. BetterHelp, you already know, is who I already told y'all about. But let me tell you, we also have Jenny Kane, Equip, Shopify, and Lumi deodorant. We'll tell you more about them later on in the show, as well as give you some URLs and promo codes that you can use so you can get a good old discount. Because, baby, during this holiday season, we need all the discounts. And because everybody's shopping right now, because we got gifts, we want to give you all some sponsors that can give you some really great gift ideas for your loved ones or for yourself. Bump everybody else, take care of you. Marcus, why do you be trying to speed through your intro?
I don't be trying to.
Yes, you do. Okay. That's why you be like, is whatever I say, Patreon was the first hashtag was ridiculous. When you see the low, $5 a month.
I don't worry about what you do.
I'm not worried. This is called conversation. I'm asking a question.
I get through it how I get through it.
Do you ever think, Maybe I should slow down since I've tripped over most of these words.
I didn't trip over most.
Yeah, I know I'm exaggerating.
As usual?
Yeah.
All right.
Listen, if you think I exaggerate with the bad, then what else would I be exaggerating with?
The worst.
The good. I was going to say you didn't tell the people what we did with Patreon over the holiday.
We did Wingsgiving.
No. I mean, we did do that, but no.
Thanksgiving.
No.
Yeah.
No. You don't recall what you did with Patreon?
I did. I seasoned the turkeys with the Patreon.
Yeah, they got to see you season the turkeys.
Last year did I do a live? I think I did a live. Somebody said I did a live with Instagram.
No, I did. Oh, you talking about you did?
No, when I fried the turkeys. I may have.
Oh, last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I? Yeah, I didn't do it. It was a lot going on of getting the content of me frying the turkeys and doing 5 turkeys. That slipped my mind. Had I remembered, I probably would have went live, but yeah.
How was your Thanksgiving?
I think my Thanksgiving was good. Good food, yeah.
I got another report from someone else who ordered a turkey that it was amazing. Did you ever get your money?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
These apps be jacking up. I hate these money apps.
But when you requested it, it worked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what we gonna do from now on. So as y'all know, I've been pimping out my husband for the past couple of years. I'm just now letting him have a cut because he's done good. He's my bottom. Come on, don't be upset. So my husband has been frying these turkeys, and he would fry them for friends. And I don't know why he thought that they weren't paying for them. Because
when it was just 1 or 2, that's nothing.
No, it's something. I made them pay for it. So he found out last year that people have been paying.
Yeah. Crooked ass heifer over here charging these folks and didn't even tell me.
Well, because I was putting that towards the household.
Anyway, all of them was messing up.
What's all of them was messing up? What you talking about?
Javi? Ask which app it was.
Zelle was messing up.
Zelle was messing up.
Well, it was for this one person it was messing up.
Yeah, that's true. It was just the one person.
Everybody else's
But I saw proof
to.
that it was being rejected.
I'm not saying she was. I'm saying it could be something on her side. But we got his money. But yeah, he did 4. He was supposed to do 5, but there was some guy who never dropped off his turkey. But next year, how many do you feel comfortable?
All comfortable doing? I could probably do 10, 12.
I think you could too. We would have to order or either like buy some of those styrofoam coolers and a bunch of ice. And most people tipped, I saw.
2 people.
Okay, so half.
Actually, one that was trying to tip, theirs messed up. So when I requested, I only requested what I had.
Okay, so most people did try to tip. So
2 out of the 4.
No. It would have been 3 out of 4. I said most people did.
No.
She was one of the.
Yes.
Oh, so you got a tip from one.
Yeah, which is fine. So when I requested, I only requested what I was charging, but it ain't no thing for me.
Regardless, we about to have you at your 10 to 12, and
I can do 12.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be no problem. Especially with the system I got now, the bags and stuff. I don't know why I never thought of that. I don't want saran wrap. I'd rather just put it in the large bag, season it, and shake it.
Mm-hmm. Listen, whatever works for you.
Slanging things in the refrigerator.
Whatever works. Yeah, but we're going to have to get the coolers because the refrigerator ain't going to be able to hold that many turkeys. But yeah, no, I was super proud of you. Angel, how was your Thanksgiving? You know what, babe? Thanks for asking. My Thanksgiving.
How's your Thanksgiving, beautiful? Was it as beautiful as you?
I love these aggressive compliments. I don't know if you want to hurt me when you're saying it or not, but I'm liking it. I was so grateful that I did most of the cooking the night before. I did a different macaroni and cheese recipe. What I'm going to do, though, is use a different type of milk next year. Because even though it was cheesy, I wanted more of a pull of cheese versus I don't even know how to describe it. regardless, it was cheesy and it was good, but I want the pulled cheese, the cheese that make you go, yeah, this is it right here. But I thought it was seasoned well. The cabbage, that cabbage has been so effing good. So good. God almighty.
Cabbage was good. You know what I thought was phenomenal?
What?
The stuffing balls.
The stuffing balls turned out great. I'm going to do a different recipe, though, next year. I felt so not confident. I mean, this is how his mama called me. My mother-in-law, she called me. She said, hey, babe, you ready to make the stuffing balls? Because I'm going to give you the recipe. And I said, okay, give me a second because I can't write it down. I'm going to call you back. All right. Well, she ends up calling me back. She said, did you forget to call me? I said, no, I'm still in the middle of making stuff. I said, but let me take it down. All right, you want to get this and that. She's telling me like the thing I need to buy from the store, right? And I already have it. She's like, okay. And then you're going to use your turkey broth and the onion. You just going to cut up one onion. Or no, two onions, but one if it's a large onion. And then your stick of butter. No, she didn't even say stick of butter. Your butter.
Yeah.
And some sage and some celery. She said you want to do like 3 to 4 celery. Yeah. And just mix that all in and put it in the oven for about 20 minutes. So I don't know how much broth. I don't know how much butter. Mm-hmm. I don't know how much sage.
See, Baltimore ain't far enough south. If you was from the south, you know that it's all in the feeling.
Well, I made it happen.
Exactly.
I don't like it.
Because you lived in the south.
Listen here. Ain't nobody more southern country as my mama, and she would F up them.
We done seen her F them things up.
So it's not about the country.
She made pebble stones. Them things. She worked them things like the slave that she thinks she is sometimes.
The first year she murdered.
The heat didn't even penetrate them. It was just hard.
Is she overworked them? That's one thing. Like that's one thing that your mother doesn't realize that is a part of the recipe is that you can only mix them up like with a spoon like 4 times. My mother was in there giving them a deep tissue massage.
Yeah, Angel's mama, it ain't cooked right unless you sweat it over the dish.
Yes. She massaged the hell out of them balls so they were too dense.
They were paste by the time.
They were too dense, so that made it was just not. I was like, oh God, Mom, no.
I had one just sitting in a bowl of gravy, just waiting on it to saturate. It said, nah, can't penetrate that. Nah, it's good. You asked Mom to write down a recipe. She just gonna list out the ingredients. She ain't gonna be able to tell you how much of what.
And I don't like it. I am a rule follower through and through. So give me the rules. Don't be like, it's up to you. Yeah. No.
I ain't never seen Mama pour, use no measuring cup.
Yeah, no.
Nothing.
No, I'm not here to try to eyeball stuff. Give me the goddamn
I doubt
recipe.
She would even need an oven to know what temperature it's on. Just go out feel. Yeah, it's good. Put that on.
Now, did I do that with the mashed potatoes? I looked at a recipe, did not use any of their measurements. That one I was able to do. The stuffing balls, because I've seen them go wrong and I've made them before and not been like happy with them. I was like, no, I don't even know what to fix. But anyways, this year they were great. Actually, everything was great. Sweet potatoes, I also don't have.
Those were fire.
Thank you. My mother does not give me portions for that either. And I'm just like, oh, I
love the portions that you use.
I wish I could tell you what they were.
Write it down.
I couldn't. I didn't even have a measure cup. I was using a regular little scoop thing, and I was just like, that looks good. All right.
Was good.
And I cooked them for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So thank God they turned out great. So Thanksgiving was good. We had great company over, great conversations. It was just good. Perfect amount of time in for the people to be there. Kids had fun. So I'm grateful.
Yeah.
So let's jump into our first segment then, which is In My Feelings.
Let me tell you what's got me in my feelings.
I got something making me feel good.
If this is your first time watching, first of all, we welcome you, and we're so glad that you're here. We've been here this is our 9th season, our 3rd or 4th full year of episode after episode after episode. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of content that you can go back to watch if you're like, oh, I'm just now discovering. Go back to when we would really argue hard. No. But anyways, In My Feelings is actually one of our oldest segments. We've been doing it for at least 8 years. It's where we talk about what's got us feeling good in the week or what's got us feeling some type of way. I'll have you start with your some type of way because I know that's the order you want to do.
That's the order everybody wants.
You get to do
Unanimous
it that way.
decision.
You know, everybody wants you to slow down on the goddamn intro.
No,
too.
they don't.
They said take a breath.
Yeah, take a breath. Shut up.
You shut up and breathe.
What's got me feeling some type of way? What's got me feeling?
I know I was about to say you're gonna be like, I mean nothing. I'm just feeling blessed. You know.
I am. What's wrong with that?
Blessings come up, praises come down.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm feeling blessed by? Jenny Kane. Go ahead, tell them about our next sponsor so you can get your mind around the fact that you're doing a podcast and not just here sitting.
Tell you what's got me feeling some kind of way.
Well, I can't wait to hear about it. We love Jenny Kane because they are about elevating your closet, elevating your wardrobe, and also making gift giving super duper easy because you want to be able to give your family the type of luxe looking items to make them feel like, oh my God, you really care about me, even when you're not really caring about them. Jenny Kane is the perfect place to do it. They have some amazing things that are definitely on my wish list. Not just from their apparel, but also from their home. And they have so many new arrivals. Let me tell you, their sweaters are, I don't think there's anybody that does it better. They have some really cute, just high-end sweaters. The holiday is here, which means we're focused on all things festive and gifting. And Jenny Kane is our go-to destination for the best, very best this season. With their iconic gift guide leading the way, Jenny Kane makes it effortless to check off everyone on your gift list, on your list, including yourself. Everything Jenny Kane makes is pure luxury, from their cashmere knits, their essential outerwear, to their home pieces like their obsession-worthy candles. There's no better place to get into the seasonal spirit than at Jenny Kane. For a limited time, our listeners get 15% off their first order when they go to jennykane.com and use our code ARGUE15 to get 15% off. Okay, so do you have any holiday travel in mind? Well, level up on the Go Style, with Jenny Kane's ultra versatile knits like the cashmere half zip. It's the perfect piece to take anywhere. I personally like their cashmere Jackie sweater. It's got my sister's name in it. It's got this big, beautiful turtleneck collar, and it has a very loose waist, so you don't feel all bundled, like just tight and not able to move around. Also, y'all know the way I like to travel. A lot of times I like to wear a long dress. That way it's easy to be able to go to the restroom, can move about the airport as necessary. Their Alessandra dress, absolutely beautiful. And then they also have this Olivia coat, which is like a long duster. So fire. So if you're eyeing coats, you should definitely check out the Caroline coat and the Apres coat. Both are a must for the holiday season ahead, adding drama and coziness to your looks. In their home essentials, they have giftable candles, splurge-worthy decor. In fact, the holiday votive gift just dropped, and it makes the perfect stocking stuffer. But this set never lasts long, so go shop while you can. Plus, the Jenny Kane Holiday Gift Guide just dropped, which makes gifting a total breeze. Shop Jenny's edits, favorites under $250 plus, and plenty of other curated gift-giving categories. And if you haven't heard, Jenny Kane has an incredible rewards program where you can earn up to 10% back on every purchase and joining is completely free. Gift yourself and your loved ones the best gift of all. Jenny Kane and our listeners get 15% off your first order when you use code ARGUE15.
ARGUE15.
At checkout. That's 15% off your first order at JENNIKAYNE.com. Promo code ARGUE15.
ARGUE15.
Let getting dressed be one less thing to worry about. What's got you in your feelings?
This was got me in my feelings. The ill-informed. Just the general ill-informed people that come out loud and wrong just all the time.
Oh, you feel like there's a lot of those people just
I ain't gonna say that
around.
It's not even the majority, but they're the loudest.
Mm-hmm.
That I use the karaoke theme and the bullhorn. It's like most people don't like karaoke. It's just the ones that do are so loud that it makes it seem like most people do. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel like when it comes to people that are ill-informed. It's not, even if the people that are ill-informed and don't know, they don't be saying nothing. It's the people that don't know what the hell they talking about that just got bullhorns. And this is like, why does everybody think they know what they talking about and they don't?
Yeah.
And it's not everybody. It's just 6 of these idiots that is overshot, that is just overwhelming the crowd of people.
And they be having you in your, it's hard for you to ignore them.
It's true. And I know it's a me problem. It's hard for me to ignore. It really is. And I got frustrated with myself because I was watching this debate between these two men that had two completely different.
I think you have it on his camera.
Yeah, it's on mine.
So you go around
that
way.
Nope.
Nope.
Damn, you did it. Made it worse.
Keep going around.
Come here, baby.
Keep going
Walk
around.
behind that camera.
Keep going around.
There you go. Anyway.
That's okay. Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, they were having this debate, and the guy that was actually the most knowledgeable, not speaking, he was actually like an extremely intelligent dude. The other guy was just going off a bunch of stuff that he found on the internet, and that's his belief.
Oh, this is the thing that you had told me about before.
Yeah. So, and it was interesting seeing how frustrated that the guy that was actually knowledgeable about the about the topic was getting. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, that's how I be feeling about stuff. Why do I get so frustrated?
You do. With
people that don't know what the hell they're talking about. Then one of the comments below, they quoted Einstein. I'm going to quote it wrong. But basically he said, intelligence has a limit. You can only be knowledgeable of so many things. Like even Einstein, a lot of people don't know this. In his latter days, he knew so much, he couldn't figure out how to do mundane, just regular, like to put his shoes on and button his shirt. He needed help with that stuff because he had so much information that he was ingesting and trying to teach out and give out to people, to where ignorance is endless. Mm-hmm. It truly is. It goes on for infinity. Like you can have somebody that won't know anything beyond this room, and you got an entire world that's inside of a galaxy that's inside of a universe, and that can go on forever. Mm-hmm. So, and I was like, and the thing said, intelligence has limits, ignorance is basically it's infinity. It goes on forever. And I was like, that made me feel better. I was like, okay, at least I can look at it as, calm down. You're getting frustrated with this person saying a bunch of ignorant shit because they can say ignorant shit.
Right.
But it's not the first time I saw that, but I've seen many times, I've seen mechanics talking to people that don't know anything about cars, try to argue with them about the mechanics of a car, and it's just like they get frustrated. Or, just these actually, one was a scientist, one was a YouTube guru. They sitting there having this debate, and the scientist was losing his shit. But yeah, I see it just in everything, and that's why I like it. Y'all know, and I like to engage with my people. But I had to withdraw until I can figure out how to manage that. I had to withdraw from comments and stuff. Mm-hmm. The only comments I really look at is when I do Tasting with Tank, because I have a guest on there, and I have a zero tolerance for anybody disrespecting or talking negatively about a guest. You can come at me all day, but nobody that's on one of my shows. Mm-hmm. So I do go to the comments on there, but for the most part, I was like, I got to pull back until I can manage my my shortcomings of dealing with ignorance.
Mm-hmm. No, that is a trigger for you. And I think you'll find a way to deal with it in a healthy way that one doesn't, I don't want to say waste your time.
Yeah.
But
I've come a long way.
Oh, I know.
I've come a really long way.
I know. But what it is that it's not so much, it's a waste of energy. That's the way I'll put it. Because that person handed off an energy and you took it. Mm-hmm. When there are so many people, as we know, because we have this amazing Patreon, and even the people who aren't a part of Patreon, we have people who really do support us that are constantly handing us great energy. And there are times where we're choosing not to pick that up instead of picking up this other.
There was a commercial, and this commercial, I feel like I'm repeating myself. I feel like I talked about this. It was I don't know if it was an autism commercial or ADHD, but it gave the point of view of the person that had that disorder. And it was like that. I don't know if they were riding in a car or walking down the street, and like specific things were loud. Mm-hmm. Like, the bus across the street, the brakes squeaking as it stopped. And that's what they, that was louder to them than the person talking to them right beside them. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, there's, birds off in the distance, like that hyper focus. You could hear the birds singing and flying off, but, the dog right in front of you barking, you ignore because that's got your attention. It would happen to me today. We was on the way here, and I drove, Angel's in the passenger seat, and my seats got all these adjustments on them. And the leather was rubbing on her seat where she was sitting, and it was squeaking a little bit. It was driving me crazy. I was like, why is this? It's never done that before. Mm-hmm. So I think Angel was on the phone or something, and I'm sitting there driving, and every time we go over a little imperfection editing. Every time we go over a little imperfection in the road, it just squeak a little bit. I got my the cleaning cloth out of my sunglasses case, and I had to find that squeak and stuff it in there until I was like, is it dirty? I don't know what's wrong, but let me put that in there to stop that because I can't focus.
Yeah. I think you're undiagnosed fully.
Yeah. And that's why I think that's why I'm able to figure out issues with these classic cars, even though I'm not a mechanic. I've always worked on cars because I can hear stuff. I get tunnel vision, and I go in and I just fix that.
You definitely made whatever this is that ain't nobody told you had, but more than likely you do have.
I got it.
You've made it your superpower. But that's what
that's what helped me at work.
I believe it. Yeah. That's what my therapist said. As far as in with ADHD, I'm not diagnosed with ADHD. I never even would have thought I had ADHD if it was not for TikTok constantly being like, is your name Angel? Do you have 4 kids? Does your house look a mess? You might have ADHD. And I was like, wait a second. But no, there were definitely things that she said. She was like, for some people, whatever their diagnosis is, it's actually what they use as their superpower. Mm-hmm. So like when people were watching me cook on live on Instagram and I had 3 dishes going, they said, how the hell are you multitasking like that? That can be considered one of the things, is not wanting to, like, because some people, if they hyper focus, and with other people it's like the busyness of it all. And I was like, yeah, this is why when people are like, how do you have the same amount of time in the day as I do, but you are getting so much more done? I'm like, I don't know, but praise God. We praise God for it. It's been a blessing.
When I was working, I had to like go in and inspect stuff. I would literally I would walk it like an area 4 different times. The first time, I would look at all mechanical. Second time, all the plumbing. Third time, all the electrical. Fourth time, all the, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I'm ignoring everything else. I'm looking at one thing specifically or whatever.
No, well, the sound thing I think is the thing where you really have as a superpower, because there's stuff that goes wrong in our house. This is where I know it. The car thing is one, and then in our house is the other. Marcus knows the sound of our house. So when the sound is off, Marcus knows something is doing something that it shouldn't be.
Yeah, like, or not doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Right. Like, I don't hear the toilet running for the most part. Like my brain tunes it out.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it'll click in, but if you're there, you've already heard it. This is the reason why when I did that prank on you like 2 years ago that went so well, Jesus. Where
first of all, we don't do pranks. I don't like that shit.
but I did, and it was perfect. It was Bree's idea, though, so it wasn't on me.
I'm not surprised.
It was the toilet is running. And she was like, okay, we got to do the prank. I said, well, there has to be water, the sound of water running. There has to be water running from the toilet pipe, and he has to hear that, or it's not going to work. And she was like, oh, okay. I said, so I have to wait to flush the toilet right before he comes in. Because I knew if I was like, babe, so the toilet's overflowing, and you would have still came up, but you would have already been confused.
Yeah, ain't nothing
like,
overflowing. I don't hear nothing.
Yeah.
It's funny because when you said that, my mind went to, okay, it ain't running downstairs yet, but I need to get up there, soak up the water that's there before it saturates the floor upstairs and gets the ceiling downstairs wet. Let me run out here and just shut the water off. Actually, I'm closer to going upstairs, and let me just run up here real quick because it don't take me that long to shut the water off. Like, my mind was like, upstairs. Like,
yeah.
Meanwhile, let me look for an app on this phone and be like, what was I looking for? Damn, what are we doing right now? Damn it. Yeah, that's what's got me in my feelings too. These cheap ass hardware store components. I walked in the twins' room. I'm turning off all the lights because everybody leaves the lights on every day. And I was just like, something's wrong with this toilet. And Marcus's room, I'm like, something's wrong with this toilet. I raised up the bowl and it's like I can see water trickling down just a little bit. I just replaced all those things.
I know.
It's so annoying.
That's what we can do. Can we buy new toilets?
We don't need the components on the toilets.
I want a new toilet.
Why do you want a new toilet?
I told you a long time ago I wanted a bidet. I wanted a TOTO toilet.
We can just attach that attachment to spray your cheeks.
No. I want the TOTO toilet. It does more than that. I deserve.
Anyway, the little flap on the inside of the bowl, them things go out like annually, and it pisses me off.
Okay, so what's got me
Go ahead.
in my feelings is that I feel like the holidays are coming up so fast, and I just do not have enough time to get all of the things that I want completed, planned, and done. I would like, okay, so let me tell y'all all the things so y'all can be here with me. So one, as y'all know, for Christmas, we are doing more experiences for the kids than actual things to unwrap. We're going to get them clothes because all of them have outgrown their clothes. Poor Amar, all of his non-uniform pants, we could see half of his calf. Okay, they're too small. So we need to go through we definitely need to go through the garage to pull down any size 6 clothes that the twins are giving him. But like little Marcus during the Black Friday.
This mic almost went inside me.
No. Oh, no. The mic swung back at his face.
No. When I was standing up.
Oh, when it's, I bought little Marcus a bunch of jeans because all the back to school clothes we bought him, pretty much most of them are all too short now. So got him that. But I'm like, I need to research where the twins are going to take martial arts. We're discussing, are we going to do it closer to their school or closer to home? I need to restart up their piano lessons. We're going to go with the facility that's closer to their school, so it's easier for us to get them there. And Amar is supposed to be starting up piano with them as well. I got to look up voiceover and improv class for little Marcus. There are tons of those classes, but I got to find one that takes teenagers and will fit within his schedule because track season will start up in the new year. So his Monday through Friday will be insane. So we have that. Then we have the holiday party. I am trying to put that together. The holiday party is on the 13th. So I'm trying to find performers. I'm trying to, decide what games are going to go. I got to put together the itinerary for the party so that games actually get played. Because if I don't, people will just stand around and talk. And people actually do want to play games. It's just they wait for me, the hostess, to start the game up. and getting all the food, the catering. Like, so we decided at first I was going to do different chilies. I was going to do a chicken chili, a turkey chili, and a vegetable chili. Now I'm like, we getting the taco man again.
Same thing last year.
I know we were going to do soul food. It was like, no, we were going to do soul food.
We was like, man, get that taco dude here.
We ate at 4. Kennedy was still our assistant at that time. She picked up soul food for us throughout the week from like 4 or 5 different places. Macaroni and cheese, every place was trash. We found some places with good chicken, but it was just not like giving what it needed to give. Yeah. So.
And a lot of soul food options out here, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's none.
But it's not that great. So the taco man, it shall be yet again. But like getting the games ready for the kids. Hiring Santa and Mrs. Claus. I already took care of that. So just getting that together. Then we have the extra, I need to call Chef Mill. We have the extra added bonus, but responsibility that my entire family is coming. All 3 of my sisters, their children. Hell, we got one of my in-laws' brother is coming with his girlfriend, their 2 kids. Luckily, I know the girlfriend, because at first I was going to be like, well, I don't know what y'all going to be doing at y'all's Airbnb, but y'all won't be at my house. My nephew Terrence is out. It's going to be a lot of people. I'm so excited. They want to do, so I don't know if y'all know this. We have this tradition of, I think we've done it for 2 years, where maybe 3, we do a Christmas Eve brunch. I hire a chef to come. She cooks for us, and it's usually no more than 10 people. It's my family of 6 and maybe 4 other people. So one year it was me and Marcus, Miss Margaret, my mom, and Quinn and her daughter. Another time it was Quinn and or Marquita and Denora. So real chill, not a lot of folk. Whoa. My family was like, so we doing the the Christmas Eve brunch. Yeah. I was like,
this is something I look forward to.
I do.
Because the chef, she be throwing down. Mm-hmm. She show up, she cooks, they clean, and they leave. They leave us with enough food to eat the rest of the day and the next day.
And like they show up at 6 a.m. All I have to do is open the door. I can go back to bed. I don't even have to do, there's nothing for me to do. And I love it.
Yeah. Now with this service, yes, is it expensive as it sounds?
That's the reason why there's only 10 people.
And Angel was like, well, it looks like we ain't going to be able to do it this year because I ain't paying for all these people. I said, no, timestamp. Them is going to pay to eat. I'm not paying for them. I'm not canceling my damn brunch just because they here. If they want to eat, they pay. If they ain't paying, they ain't showing up. The damn brunch ain't part of the deal. Ain't just Christmas Day. Shit. Come over here, exchange these little punk ass gifts, get on up out the house. Let me finish eating my brunch.
So this is the compromise that we're coming up with, but I have to send her the menu. So this is what because I told my sisters, I said, hey.
I'm waiting to hear the compromise.
I am.
Okay, yeah, let's hear it, because I don't think I know this either. I ain't compromising nothing.
It'll be fine. Listen.
Tell me.
Because I did get excited about this. So here's the compromise. Because here's the thing. Sorry. Let me go back. So I'm doing the holiday party with friends in Frammerly, right? So the friends that are super close and the friends that we basically adopted on the 13th. I'm doing another Christmas party for my family on Christmas Eve. So it'll apparently start with the brunch. I'm still going to have Chef Mel cook some of our favorites. The shrimp and grits, the lamb chops, her wings, and there's one or two other things.
It's catfish and grits.
Right. You're right. Catfish and grits. She's going to do the red velvet waffles. And I think one other thing.
Eggs.
Well, no, listen. Just calm down. Calm the hell down. Because it's not like
no, this is what happens when you be throwing shit on me and I don't know about it.
It's not like Chef Mel's eggs are so amazing that we need to have her eggs specifically. I'm trying to make sure we get the dishes where I'm just like, this woman, God sent her.
I will pay for her to cook my damn eggs.
Why are you acting like you can't have anybody else's eggs?
Because I want it all from one person.
Shut up. I shouldn't have said you wouldn't have cared.
And I'd have had an attitude. You might as well let me have the attitude now.
So anyway, she's going to do drop-off service instead of the whole service. My sisters are like, because all of my family has Airbnbs. Nobody's staying at our house. My sisters are going to cook the eggs, the breakfast potatoes, and the breakfast meats.
I want Mel's lamb chops.
I said lamb chops already.
You said breakfast meats. What breakfast meats? Ain't nothing but bacon.
No. I said lamb chops about Chef Mel. I said the shrimp and grits. You corrected that. I said lamb chops, the fried chicken, and the red velvet waffles.
Okay, so they cooking bacon.
They're going to cook turkey bacon. They're going to cook a sausage for us, like a chicken sausage, eggs, breakfast potatoes.
First of all right.
What's the first of all?
I would never ask my family of hardcore pork and beef eaters to fix no. So we would have to buy that. They can't. I doubt they know how to cook turkey bacon. I can guarantee you that. Turkey bacon ain't gonna produce its own fat the way pork bacon do.
I can tell them how to do it.
I'll oil the pan. I'll cook the turkey bacon.
Okay, Mark, just calm down.
No, because I want my meal to be.
Baby, I want the meal to be fantastic. It was my idea to hire Chef Mel in the first place.
Yeah, why mess up something good?
You know what?
Why mess it up? Why mess with it if it ain't broke?
We want to talk to you today all about something that not a lot of people are talking about: eating disorders. If you're concerned about your child's relationship with food or your own, I want to introduce you to the sponsor of today's episode, Equip. Equip is a virtual evidence-based eating disorder treatment program that's covered by most insurance plans. Every Equip patient has access to a dedicated care team, including a therapist, dietitian, medical provider, and mentor. First of all, that sounds amazing, because a lot of times people just think of the practitioner, the medical practitioner, but a lot of times when you're dealing with something that affects not just you physically, but also you mentally, you need a team of people to really help you work through how to make it better. Eating disorders are easy to miss because they often show up in ways you wouldn't expect. Some signs of eating disorders include feeling out of control around food, extreme picky eating, starting a rigid diet, or not letting yourself eat enough food. Eating and exercising in secret and feeling anxious at meal times can also be signs of an eating disorder. There are a lot of stereotypes around who gets eating disorders, but in reality, the reality is that they can affect people of all ages, gender, races, and body sizes. You don't have to have a formal diagnosis to get care from Equip for you or your child. Visit equip.health/argue to learn more. That's equip.health/argue. And let me tell you about our next sponsor, the people who have had us out here feeling real fa la 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 this holiday season. They having us ready, and that is Shopify. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. We have been in our e-commerce businesses Marcus has been for about 5 years, me for 4. And let me tell you, it would not be possible without Shopify. When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof, like Alo or Allbirds or Skims, sure, you think about a great product, a cool brand, or brilliant marketing, but an often overlooked secret is actually the businesses behind the business, making selling for the shopper and buying simple. For millions of businesses, the business is Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. Home of the #1 checkout on the planet in the not so secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more selling going cha-ching. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell whenever your customers are scrolling and strolling on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout as Skims. Okay, because that's what I'm trying to do, as Skims use. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/argue. All lowercase. Go to shopify.com/argue to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/argue. Yes. Marcus was actually noticing Skims at the basketball game here recently.
They got the Skims on the court.
Listen.
On the NBA court. I was like, and when I read it, I didn't read the actual word. I saw the logo. I was like, Skims. I said, hold on. Ain't one of them Kardashians like owning Skims? Yes. She was like, yeah. I said, God dang. They on the dang floor with Ford and Chevy.
Yeah, listen, say what you want about the Kardashians, especially Kim, but when I tell you this girl, whoever works with her, pivots like nobody's business.
They monsters.
And Skims, a lot of their and this was also because a lot of times you're like, why we shouldn't have to make the absurdly rich even more rich, because it's like they have enough money for their lifetime, the lifetime of their children, the lifetime of their grandchildren,
and they got the money to make their products high quality.
There's the issue. Their products are so good. When I tell you, the first time I tried on Good American Jeans, it was for a role that I booked right after having a Mars. So I was really big and awkwardly shaped because my stomach had not gone back in from having him. I think I booked the job maybe 2 weeks after giving birth. They put me in some jeans at my costume fitting, and I said, oh my goodness. I said, what are these? Because it made my legs look toned. It made my butt sit up like a reindeer butt. It was just like, oh, perfect. They were like, these are Good American by Khloe Kardashian. And I said, why though? Why? Because I knew. I was like, I'm going to the store to buy these jeans right after I leave here. And same with the Skims. The stuff be so freakishly soft. I'd be like, why your stuff be so good? I don't, I'm not trying to say I want y'all to be poor. I'm not trying to make y'all like be the demise of your business, but I'm also like, I want to support other people.
Yeah, it'd be hard too. Back to this food. Now, I have legitimate concerns. It's not just your family, it's my family too. Like, I don't know, one of our mothers cooked some, now we do fried cabbage, but our fried cabbage ain't really fried cabbage no more. It's more of very well seasoned, but it almost eats like it's steamed.
Yeah.
One of our, I think my mama fried some cabbage, and it was like the fried cabbage I grew up on. I couldn't eat it because it was oily. It was greasy. Mm-hmm. That good ass Southern fried cabbage. Mm-hmm. So these are my concerns. I'm like, I don't want my family, meaning your family, because it's part of my family too, Nat. I ain't trying to be disappointed with my meal for this brunch that I done started looking forward to.
Okay.
Because now I love my niece, but that time she was way too old to not know how to fix them eggs.
Portia's not cooking anything at all. Portia can't cook. But I love you, Portia.
Why can't she cook?
That's just not everybody can do everything.
No, egg is right next to Kool-Aid.
There are people who are not good cooks. We have close friends who are growner than her that can't cook.
That's what's in my feelings. We had this baby girl cooked these eggs to powder. That's what I want to talk about in my feelings. We got all of these damn friends that apparently can throw down in the damn kitchen. I ain't never had none of these heifers' foods. Foods, plural.
One, because you got a wife.
And
what?
Why
you need that food? Why you need that food?
Damn it, because they eat mine.
Well, because they don't have, a lot of them don't have husbands.
It don't matter what they got. Cook and bring it over to the house. Or, hey, I'm going to cook for y'all. Why don't y'all come over? Bet.
Okay, I will plan at the top of the year.
The hell with that.
No, this is what we do.
Because I done already put in bids to these heifers, and they still ain't hit me up. I don't know how I feel.
No, I got you. Listen.
Punk Queen, so I'm going to bring over this, and I'm cooking dinner, but I'm coming over y'all's house. What you cooking, Queen? Oh, I'm cooking the macaroni and cheese. I'm cooking the sweet potatoes. I'm doing this.
That was Quinn's name to fame. She says, I cook, I clap, I clean.
Hey.
I clean, I cook, I
don't
clap.
Care. Brisha, I'm cooking my Thanksgiving bit, but I still want some of your turkey. Okay, I want the little chunk. What you cooking?
You made her from New Orleans.
Huh? Quita. She cook?
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all. So it's
well, she can take me out to eat because Marquita got good at taste.
This is what I was going to say. We can host a potluck. This is the thing. When we have people over to eat, they say, what can I bring? And I say something to drink, non-alcoholic.
Because we're hosting the event.
So that's the reason why.
They don't live outside.
But they
got houses.
No, I've gotten on all of them about not inviting us over. I have. And this is what most of them say. Your house is more comfortable. So that's
to them. I bet their couch is comfortable as hell to me.
But this is why
me and Brave fall asleep every time. Right there on that couch.
Regardless.
Punk ass heifers.
Back to this was in my feelings. You done took up my in my feelings. We still in the first segment and we 45 minutes.
You're welcome.
So the breakfast staples will be cooked by family. It's still gonna be set up really pretty.
I don't give a damn how it look.
I do. That's the reason. That's what I also loved about Jamel.
Who's doing the potatoes?
Who would you like to do the potatoes?
You.
Why you want me to do the potatoes?
Because you got good potatoes. And I know what to expect from your potatoes.
When's the last time I made some fried potatoes?
Probably my birthday.
I made you fried potatoes?
I don't know.
I didn't make no fried potatoes on your birthday. Don't worry, baby. It's going to be
I just don't want no food. You got to drain the oil off.
I promise you that's not going to be the case. Okay? And will you stop complaining about my feelings?
Y'all gonna see the episode after brunch, okay? Lock this in your memory. Put it on the calendar. Was that gonna be first of the year, or we got another episode at this year after that brunch?
Don't worry if they watching the vlog because it's vlog. Oh, what's got you feeling good?
Hey, the Continental. No, I'm just like
no, you can be.
No, it's y'all know I said this before Thanksgiving. Whenever we do In My Feelings, it's gonna hard for me to focus on anything outside of the this part of the year being my favorite time of the year. This season, we got Vlogmas kicking off. This got me feeling great. I'm gonna try not to be doing these long ass clips like I've been doing.
Listen, and I was the pot calling the goddamn on kettle black this morning.
Really, look for y'all. It's hard to. I don't know. Vlogging ain't easy.
It is, but it
can
ain't.
be.
It is, but it ain't. This is the thing. We know when we're boring, okay? But a lot of times we don't switch to what is not boring. So Marcus will do a whole
I was
talking through the thing, and I'll be like, "Why didn't you show it? Why didn't you show the thing?" He'd be like, "I wasn't thinking about it at the moment."
Yeah. Or in the middle of doing something, it's like, why not bring my goddamn camera?
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, this time of year, that's got me feeling good. About to see my mama. She gonna be here. I'm gonna be in Atlanta for my good friend's baby shower, or sip and see, as they calling it, for the baby. A lot of things got me feeling good. Angel, we found some. I ain't gonna talk about that because I don't know where it's gonna land. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A lot of things got me feeling good. Doing this, letting Patreon and our family out there know what's going on and seeing everything happen. The boys, even the boys getting out of school, and that's gonna last a day. Them just being home and enjoying.
Oh no, I wanna love it. I love when my babies are home. It was great to have them home for the 5 days that they were home for Thanksgiving. I was like, God, dog, y'all gotta go back to school. I felt like Amar. Like,
picking back up on working out.
Yeah.
Because it ain't just from not working out. I just been busy, which I'm not mad at if I can't work out because I'm busy versus mentally not being there.
Mm-hmm. What's got me feeling great is, like he said, Vlogmas. I love me some Vlogmas. I'm doing it all on my own. Usually I had our old editor do it. It just, what I thought would happen, it just becomes complicated in trying to get her to get the clips in the right order because we're shooting on 2 different cameras.
Yeah, and they don't be uploading.
And then sometimes I shoot with the cell phone because we done forgot a camera. So it would just be like, why is this footage over here? It's not it's not making sense. So anyways, I'm doing it this year. We shot our Vlogmas intro in our pajamas, which was great. Because it's December, well, it was December 1st on Sunday. The first elf showed up to the house. So the boys, just seeing them being like.
Their react. Did you vlog that?
Yeah.
When you was like, what's today?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I had the camera set up in front of them.
Their reaction was like, y'all know what today is? It's like, and she said the date. She was like, what's that mean? They was like, I don't know.
They took off running looking for it.
I love that they just into it.
They are. It gives me so much joy. They are so excited about it. I am excited for just the end of the year. This is like the mommy time in me. Like, I like trying to make things magical for people, for my family. Super excited to have my family here. My nephew Terrence, who after he went to high school, I wasn't seeing him as often. His birthday just passed. He just turned 25. So it had been like
25.
I know. So Marcus,
I met this boy. He was
6. He was
6,
5 or 6.
So annoying.
He was Amar's age, yeah.
Oh, he would be. It's like he would try to get inside my skin. He was always so close to me. Like, I remember we would all go out to eat, and he would be under my armpit, and I'm like, "Will somebody get him? I just want to eat." Like,
yeah.
The fact that he's 25 now, and he look older than me.
He do. He's out here doing some work for my mom until he goes more than likely overseas to play ball. Oh, so sorry. So this is Judge Murphy's oldest son. And so
he think he taller than what he is.
He's like, I'm like 6'2".
6'2", 6'1", 6'2". I was like, no, you're not. And then Marcus came down. Marcus was almost looking down at him. He was like, what's he like, 6'3", 6'4"? I said, no, man, he's not. He's like, man, maybe I don't know. Maybe
he said, I don't like it, so I'm going to sit down.
I'm going to sit down. I don't like how you just standing over me.
He's all into dogs, so he's
into animals too. Yeah, like period.
Yes, he's very much so into animals.
Is that a boy thing?
Huh?
Is that a boy thing?
I don't know.
I always loved.
I don't know.
Animals. Our kids do too.
Why'd you whisper that?
I don't know. They don't even know what I'm thinking.
I know. I was like, you whispered it and leaned it to the mic.
They don't even know what I'm thinking. Shit.
So he would listen. My nephew never calls me. When he heard about Lottie Dottie being murdered by coyotes, he was like, Aunt Angel, I heard about the dog. I'm so sorry.
Hold up.
It's like, wait, what?
He was about to adopt a dog, and he was living on campus, and he got mad because they wouldn't let him bring this damn dog on campus. So he in turn adopts 2 cats and snuck them.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. 100%.
I said, what you gonna do when if they find out? He was like, I guess we just gonna have to move it. Like, gonna let them damn cats outside and survive.
Nah, he'd rather be homeless with the cats than to let some animals be out here in the world not taking
thriving.
care of. Yeah. So my nephew's in town, so I'm super excited to spend some time with him. He actually texted me before the podcast started because he needs to shoot. He's like, it's been two weeks since I've been shooting. I got to be able to have my stuff together. So I just, I know not everybody, the holidays isn't warm and cozy like our holiday is. So I really do hope that you find some love, some joy, some peace, anything that can bring you comfort during this time. Because for me, as the way my life has been set up here lately, it does bring me so much joy. And as you all know, like somebody said, Angel love people in her house. I do. I love entertaining. I wish I was a tidier person because it would make it so much easier. But I absolutely love entertaining. So we're going to finally jump into the main topic of the episode, even though I did have a whole nother segment, but I said, well, we'll just save that for next time. I told you I really wanted us to do a gift guide, and I think we're going to do it as a video as well, but we'll share it with our podcast. This is the season of giving gifts. Unless you are of a religion where this is not something you participate in, this is the time where we're like, how do we get something for this person? How do we get something for that person? And while we might not be able to come up with a gift guide for everybody in your life, for anybody in your life that reminds you of me or reminds you of him, we have come up with some gift ideas. I did 15. How many did you do?
I did not 15.
I mean, we'll see how many he was able to get through during the intro. When we do our gift guide, though, we'll try to like actually link it to things. Maybe link it to our Amazon store once we figure out how to work that.
Yeah.
Anywho,
why can't they just make it easy?
I don't know. It's so complicated. It is so complicated. Okay, it's on the computer. It did not transfer over. All right. Oh no, it's right here. This is my gift guide for the outgoing Black mom. So if you have someone in your life that is the outgoing Black mother, and actually you could probably remove mom from it, actually, because there's nothing in here that has to do with being an actual mother. I just was like, how would people describe me? Most people think I'm outgoing. Most people know I am very, very bold with my Blackness. And most people know I have a lot of kids, so that's how I describe myself. How would you describe your list? Gifts for just
the average
the man. Fact that you think you're average is so funny.
I am. I'm a majority. I really am.
No, majority in what way? I mean, I'm serious. I'm not being sarcastic.
Of a man, a father, a husband, a brother. I truly am the majority.
So you feel like the fact that your husband, father, brother, that is a thing that makes you average?
No, just my thought, like what I'm into.
Okay. So.
Like I know more men like me. I know more men like me that are not like me.
Well, because you are drawn to people that are like you, so that is how you know more men. Yeah, but it ain't. So I would characterize you then, let me just say, instead of the average, to hyper masculine Black man.
Who's somebody that you would consider me not to be like?
I don't think you're anything like Terrence, other than you like animals.
Terrence,
my nephew.
Your nephew? Oh, I can't appeal to him. 25 years younger than me.
So middle-aged, hyper-masculine man. I'm just saying average. Middle-aged
man, everything I said. Like,
no, I'm also saying hyper-masculine because there are dudes. You know who else is not like you? In my opinion, you and Damien are very different.
Okay.
So that's all I mean.
That's a perfect example. Even though we're very different, there's a lot of things that we have in common.
Well, we'll find out from your list.
You're gonna be like, okay.
Yeah.
Until you eat them words and shut the hell.
All right. I put mixology class. While not everybody drinks, so this might not work for someone who isn't a drinker. The outgoing part is why they put mixology in the mom part. A lot of the outgoing moms, they be doing these girls' night outs and stuff, or sometimes girls' night in. I actually have always wanted to take a mixology class. Even before I was into having cocktails, I do think delicious cocktails are amazing, with or without the alcohol. Just really well-made drinks are great. So a mixology class, what's great is you can get a lot of those on Groupon right now for really inexpensive. You can buy somebody a $30 like 3-hour class on how to make different cocktails. So yeah, mixology class. I'll do another one since I have more than he does, and then you can do yours.
Okay.
An aerial fitness class. Now hear me out. There's all the classes that people are used to, cycling classes, step classes, kickboxing, Zumba. All of those are your very typical class. And some people go to those because they love them so much. And it's a great way for people to lose weight. But when I think of a gift, I try to think of things that like still speaks to what the person likes to do, but maybe is not something they would always automatically do for themselves. So the aerial fitness class is a fitness class where you work your entire body. It does have the like silks to it. If somebody said, oh, that sounds dangerous. But no, they have the beginner level to where you're not doing a whole bunch of stuff where you're about to like just tear yourself up. And I think it's also nice because you are allowing something else to take some of your weight. And if you're a thicker girl like I am, that is a rarity that something is getting all of your weight that is not a chair.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
So the reason I say mine is for the majority is because a lot of my stuff, well, not a lot, some of my stuff that I'm naming off, it just makes their life easier or more organized. Mm-hmm. My first I put, for example, like a key fob holder or,
just name one.
Okay. No, this is all on same thing. Key fob holder or things to like that can go on their nightstand or whatever to better organize all their shit. Men, we usually have keys, we have a watch, we have our wallet, knife, cell phone, just a neat little organizer to go on the nightstand to where all that stuff can go. Because I can guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, if you have a man in your life, or if you are a man, you have one specific place that all of that stuff goes. Just a neat little wooden or leather thing. They got all these little stands that holds all that stuff. You can plug your phone in. If you got a smartwatch, you can plug that in there. All that stuff can go in one space. And also, I said that the reason I said key fob holder.
I was waiting to figure out how that falls into place.
Because like a lot of people, this day and age, you have a key fob. They have holders for all those. So what I was saying is like that is like a nice little piece to go with
everything. When you say
everything.
Holder, do you mean the case or something to put it on?
The case. Hold on.
Oh, see, yeah, that's a whole different gift.
No, it ain't. Let me explain it, girl. This is my damn gift idea. Anime. So when I say this is a set, because the organizational thing, the organizer is one piece. All you got to do is look up the year, make, and model of their vehicle, and you can get, this goes to my truck. Goes to a Lincoln Navigator. All the little buttons. This is a nice little leather case. This is cheap. The little thing don't cost that much. It looks nice. It brings everything together real nice. Just a good package gift idea.
I think both of these are great gift ideas. I was just saying they could have been separate because it would have been number 11.
No, I don't need it to be 11.
Let me just say this.
God dang.
It might be his list.
How am I fussing and she intruding?
I'm not fussing. I'm not fussing.
They said I'm fussing.
Because you were like, shut up.
Yeah, let me just get my idea.
Let me just say this. Is because they are two very different things. Marcus got me my key fob case is what it is. And it's so nice looking. It has nothing. I still lose that car key. It has nothing to do with where it goes. It on its own is just very nice to look at. The organizer thing that's by his bed that holds its stuff, even if your person doesn't want a key fob holder, a case, you could still get them the organizer. That's the only reason why I was saying they're two different things.
The reason I say this is because that the stand is part of, like the keys will go on the stand. And I don't know, I don't see a lot of men with these because a lot of times when you see them, they're all bedazzled. So you see I found a nice little masculine looking one. It's brown leather. It's got the little, I thought that was upside down. Got the card. I think that'd be a nice package gift option for the man in your life.
I get it. You packaged it together. I was only letting them know if one doesn't work for they are two different things. That's
they know
all.
That.
Well, when I said it's two different things, you were like, no, listen. And I was like, okay.
Just let me finish my gift idea.
It's two different things.
Alex, shut up.
You not going to talk about my Alex Nicole Morgan. You not going to talk about her. She's getting
to shut up right now.
Leave her alone. See? Is giving deodorant as a gift offensive? Well, it depends. Most deodorants I have tried. Listen, a lot of them fall apart. They don't hold you the way they're supposed to. You got to reapply them, and they still let the funk through. So, yeah, if someone gave me that kind of deodorant, I'd probably be offended. But let's say they gave me some Lumi. That's a total different story. Actually, real quick, in the middle of this ad, we did a white elephant gift yesterday for Mocha Moms, and I surely did put some Lumi deodorant in there. I put a body deodorant, I put a stick deodorant in there, and I put something else. I was like, listen, this is the gift that keeps on giving. So you could feel how you want, but I know you ain't going to be funky if you're around me and you get this one. If you haven't heard all the hype about Lumi, I'll fill you in. Lumi is a whole body deodorant created by an OBGYN for all the places odor naturally forms on our body. So obviously underarms, but also feet, under boobs, and intimate areas. If you want to give the gift of Lumi confidence or treat yourself, head to LumiDeodorant.com and use our exclusive code ARGUE for an extra 15% off all Lumi products. I love Lumi. Y'all know I've talked about it so much. I already told y'all how bad my heat picks up when I'm shopping. That's why Lumi is my shopping partner this year, because I'm not going to be out here in the mall funky. I'm not going to be out here in the grocery stores funky. I got on my Lumi. And their smells, their different scents are great. It's, again, a whole body deodorant. It was created by an OBGYN. It blocks odor all day and controls odor for up to 72 hours. And that was clinically proven. It's formulated and powered by mandelic acid to stop odor before it starts. So it's more like a pre-odorant. Plus sweat control. You understand? It's now available in the cream tube for 72 hours odor and sweat control. And after many requests, they formulated a new product to keep you smelling fresh and help you stay drier. Lumi's whole body deodorant plus sweat control has the 72-hour odor and sweat control, and it is available with or without the sweat control. It is a way for you to smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe. It's baking soda free and paraben free, pH balanced for safe use below the belt. And it comes in a variety of fresh, bright scents like clean tangerine, lavender, sage, and toasted coconut. Lumi Starter Pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, like a mini body wash. That's what I gave them. And a deodorant wipes, and free shipping. As a special offer to our listeners, new customers get 15% off all Lumi products with our exclusive code. And if you combine the 15% off with the already discounted starter pack, that equals over 40% off their starter pack. Use code ARGUE for 15% off your first purchase at LumiDeodorant.com. That's code ARGUE at LumiDeodorant.com. Please support our show and tell them we sent you.
Absolutely. Ebony Amazon is where I got that one.
I can show y'all mine.
You can get them a lot of different places.
If I have mine on me.
Yeah, look at all these people in here got me in the shop for who carry knives.
Oh, you know they know about a knife. Okay. I put down a gourmet subscription box. There are several out there, so you really got to know what type of things that your person likes food-wise. If they're the charcuterie board type of person, those are easy, because there are a lot of different cheese and cured meat gourmet subscriptions. There are chocolate ones. There are ones that are just wine subscriptions. But I thought that's a cute one. You could just do a month or two as a gift for them to have, or if you have a subscription that is relatively cheap, you could do possibly a whole year. Just depends on who the person is. If it's your mother, you might want to do a whole year subscription. But I think having little nice treats come to your house, that's always nice. I know I would love it, especially if it's something that I don't have to cook. If it's something that I'm like, oh, I just get to eat this, thank you. I'm gonna tear it up. Thank you so much. Your next one.
My next one, I put, even if he's not a car guy, if he has a car, I would say paying for a extremely thorough premium car detailing.
Ooh, that's a good one, babe. That's a good one.
Not just the regular car wash, somebody this is what they do for a living. They have clients that they detail cars for. Find somebody like that and get their vehicle detailed. I know men that are not into cars that keep their cars disgusting and nasty. But when it's clean, they feel a whole lot different about that vehicle.
Yeah.
I just think that's all around good gift for.
I think that's great.
Especially like right now, this time of year, especially in the South and the East Coast, you got all the salt, you got all the snow. They may not be able to use it like right now, but like their first like clear day when it's still cold, but it's pretty outside in the spring, they get that detail. Gonna be completely different, or get it before. But right now it's already snowing. But a lot of people that care about their paint, a lot of them will get their wax put on their car before winter, to help protect the paint from the salt and the ice and everything that goes on in the wintertime. But
that's
car
a good one,
detail.
babe.
Oh, thank you. I'm just glad it was to your liking.
Finally. A set of elegant wine glasses. Now, again, even if you're not a drinker, if you're like, I like having people over. Again, this is for the outgoing. I want you to remind you what this list is about. It's about the outgoing Black mom. But even if you're not someone who likes to have people over, I think having nice stemware is always nice. Sometimes just drinking water out of a nice glass just makes drinking water more pleasant, especially if you don't like water. Having, this is why I should never go into Home Goods, because Home Goods is always putting out different, unique looking glassware. The last ones I bought are really beautiful. They're purple. The bottom of the bowl of the wine glassware is flat, but the actual cup of it is cylindrical. So the shape is not like a traditional wine glass. It's very pretty. And again, even if I'm not drinking wine, even if I'm having water, ice water, sometimes I'm like, I'm going to be bougie and I'm going to have this water in this daggone cup, in this daggone stemware. And they're relatively inexpensive. You can go to, like I said, a Home Goods, a TJ Maxx. I think there's one called Good Morning, a store called Good Morning. Not Ralph's, Marshall's. And they typically have really pretty stemware for inexpensive. When I say inexpensive, I'm talking about a set of 4 for $12. So that's my suggestion.
Mm-hmm. My next one, this may be a little more narrow than there's one that's really narrow. But I put down, because in the house, whether your man fixes stuff or you a man and you fix stuff or not, especially if they don't, there's a good chance that they don't have like a well-organized place for all the tools or the fixing things. So I would say a nice either bag or a small little, they come in all sizes, a small little tool cabinet. Like it ain't even got to be a big one. It can be like one that's like a lunchbox size, just to organize all the repair type crap that you have in your house and have it in one space. Because a lot of this stuff's easy to lose. You need a screwdriver, you can't find it. If you have a specific place to put that stuff, you always know where it's at. If you train your mind to always put it back there, or whoever's going to be using it. So I would say, and if he has a lot of tools, maybe he don't, they got those big Craftsman tool cabinets. If you got somewhere to put something like that, it makes a world of difference.
And they be having those at Sears. And if you don't have a lot of space.
Is Sears still open? Sears still exists?
Maybe some places. I could be wrong.
No, Sears, you always had the best ones.
Yeah.
But now Lowe's and Home Depot got them too now.
But also what I was going to say is that if you don't have like a lot of space, say you live in an apartment that's smaller, even if you get an IKEA situation that has like the cloth baskets, as long as it's just dedicated to that, it's still like a nice little. Yeah.
The reason I say official like tool bag is because you got screwdrivers that will puncture.
Well, yeah, even if they're putting the tool bag inside of the thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if they're like, well, we ain't got no place to put it, you can put the stuff in something dedicated to that. But let me rewind a little bit. I should mention that our moderator, Shay Shiggity on here, she actually sent me some glasses about 3 Christmases ago as a Christmas gift. And I recently was using them. We had a friend over doing crafts and cocktails with Marcus, and he needed something to drink. He was like, Sister Angel, can you get me some water? So I was like, okay, he's a guest. It's on camera. I got those glasses, and sure enough, while he was drinking, he was like, wait a second, these are pretty cool. They're like ergonomic. How you say it?
Iridescent.
No.
Ergonomic.
Ergonomic. Thank you. I was saying it wrong. Ergonomic.
Now, he's a different character though.
He does not fit this.
No, he don't. He don't.
He would like some of the stuff though, like that you said.
know.
Absolutely, not the car detail because he ain't got a car. So,
Yeah.
but he would like some of the stuff.
Again, don't worry about my list.
You said, "Oh, I did buy you those." Yes, you did, because I had thought it was all the moderators that bought it. She's like, "No, it wasn't. It was me." I said, "Oh, my bad. Thank you so much."
Yeah, he was on Tasting with Tank. When I tell you that boy was drunk and he was so mesmerized by them glasses.
Yeah. Yes. But they're
truly,
dope glasses.
Truly mesmerized.
They are dope glasses. I surely do be bringing them out. Be like, would you like some water? People are always like, oh, these are nice. Yes. Yes, they are. They are. On the same token, now this is a way more niche, but I'm telling you, if you have never had them, you don't realize how nice it is to have them. And that is a nice set of cloth napkins. Now, let me tell you why I say this. And I'm not talking about the type of cloth napkins that you just put out for decoration on the dining room table you never use.
No.
I'm talking about actual cloth napkins made of more than likely like a cotton or a specific type of rayon that you can use. What I feel when we use those, because we don't just use those for nice dinners. We use cloth napkins a lot of time for our dinner because we go through so much paper towel that we're just like.
That's what I was about to say. I'll go out and talk after you go.
You can get them, especially if you're not getting like, if you don't need a big print or design. You can get literally ones that are solid color and get like a set of 8 or a set of 12. It just does give you an easier way to like clean your face, clean your whatever. If something is getting messy or whatever have you, you wash it when you wash your wash towels, so it's not adding any extra laundry to your day, and it is pretty. So if you are having people over, this is my thing. When I have someone over, whether it be just to chill or whether it be I'm throwing an event, I want my guests to know I thought about them. And this goes from a Brisha who will stop by without her wig on to someone who's fully dressed up. I like for my guests to feel like at some point in time, I thought about making their time at my house a little more comfortable. So cloth napkins, I feel like, are a great way to do that. And also I like using them myself. Yeah,
cloth napkins are so much better than using paper towels, especially when you're eating a meal or something. Like there's times we'll order wings, or this is a spot we order seafood from. The type of spot where the seafood comes in a plastic bag and it's just thrown in there with sauce. You don't want to go through 1,000 paper towels eating that. And also they clean a lot better than paper towels do, cloth napkins. And to be honest with you, it saves a lot of money.
Yeah, it
versus
does.
Going through a whole bunch of paper towel. You use that cloth napkin. 4 people can use up a whole roll of paper towel.
Yeah.
But you give 4 people 4 cloth napkins, they all just using that one because it does the job.
Yeah.
It's so much, but like she said, it looks nice. It's so much cleaner. And also, I've used the linen ones don't even work. They literally just decoration. They're not even that functional in my opinion.
What do you mean?
Like they don't absorb or clean as well.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm being
does.
Specific. They're the ones that are just decorative.
Yeah, decorative. Throw it in the trash. Don't get that crap.
Those you can
Get
have for decorative.
usable.
If you know somebody if this gift is for someone who you know always has their table set, okay, that's one thing. But if you're trying to give them a gift that's functional, there are some that just they work so well.
I guess that's just the utilitarian in me. I can't stand walking past a table and just seeing some shit out there that nobody's ever gonna use. Like the food come out, okay, pick all that up and put down the shit we actually use. Like, come on.
It's art. It's art. I love
guess
it.
It's like a painting, I guess, on the wall.
You just have to remove it when you're ready to use it. Okay.
Inconvenience painting. This is very niche. This is, not everybody, but I said a premium bottle of liquor, like a bourbon or a whiskey or a scotch, whatever they're into. If they're into it, I guess something different. You could go talk to the people at the store, not like a regular liquor store, like a Total Wine or a Bevmo or whatever like place you can get premium alcohols and ask a specific person on what's a good of whatever that person drinks. Hopefully they know what they're talking about, because a lot of times they'll just go to whatever's behind the glass. They ain't always the best stuff. That's just the best stuff that's popular.
Yeah.
There's stuff that's better that's not popular that they, leave out for anybody to grab. But the reason it's behind the glass is because it's not behind the glass because people don't know about it. You got Louis the 13th. Everybody knows it's a $1,300 bottle and they'll steal it. Mm-hmm. If you have another expensive bottle, don't nobody know about, they ain't got to protect it. But anyway, that's a suggestion, I would say.
Next is a Bluetooth speaker. I know that sounds like, well, shoot, everybody got Bluetooth speakers. But like a really cute one, a nice one that's for the purposes of entertaining, especially for people who y'all know love to party during the summer. Having a good Bluetooth speaker so that when people over, they can just get the vibes going. We have a bunch of JBL speakers at our house that we use. We have not installed surround sound at our house, so we have to do it Bluetooth style. We have 3 speakers that we just spread about the house so that the sound can be throughout the house, but that is or on the lower level of the house. But that could be something that you can give somebody who likes to have a good time.
Yeah, I was on the verge of ordering speakers to install throughout the house. And I was just sitting there mapping it out, looking at everything on what I would have to do. And then I was like, and Angel already had a smaller JBL Bluetooth speaker. And I started looking those up and I was like, oh, they got bigger ones? Then I was like, oh, you can sync them? It's like, I ain't spending all this money and all this time installing these speakers. So now if we have something, I'll put like 2 speakers outside and 1 inside, and they all sync up and play the same music at the same time. And it sounds great. And it ain't got to be loud. Yeah, because there's so many of them that you can just spread them out. It don't have to be loud at all. My next one, I put a very well tailored outfit. Not just like a suit, but like it can be a tracksuit or whatever. But like something that if you put together, even if the pants or the shirt or whatever is store bought, you can still go get it like tailored to fit whoever it is even better. Just a nice outfit.
Okay.
It goes a long way. Or multiple, and can mix them up.
I put a smartwatch or a fitness tracker. A lot of people are in the same boat as me, fighting off fatness or pretending like they are and just being the size that they are. And having something that is like either a little reminder on your wrist or that allows you to see your progress, I know is helpful. So smartwatch or a fitness tracker.
Okay. I put a nice cologne. Just a real nice cologne. If you are the woman in his life, if you like the fragrance, hey, we simple creatures. It's like he ain't got to be in love with it. If you like it on him, he's gonna wear it. I just say just a really nice cologne. And they have those in packages. Mm-hmm. I don't ever you get the packages because I don't use them. I don't use them. I only use the cologne. I'm not gonna use the aftershave and whatever else comes in that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Next thing I put is a massage roller. If the person is actually trying to lose the weight, and they are around my age, soreness sets in a different type of aggressive way that you might need to attack a little, like even me slapping my legs. I did a 5K this weekend with my son and the soreness is there. But a massage roller for them to be able to massage out their legs, their back, or even just be able to do it because it feels good. Massage chairs are expensive. My mother just bought herself one and it's great. Not everybody can afford to get a massage a chair that's that expensive, but the massage rollers are really great and it's a nice little self-care thing that you can do at home. So I think it's a great gift.
A watch, a nice watch. I feel like there's a lot of good watch options out there that don't have to be extremely expensive. It ain't got to be a Rolex or a Cartier. Y'all know I'm a big fan of Fossil. But there's a lot of different brands. Just a nice. There's so many different types, looks of watches out there. You could get If you're used to one thing, get him something different with it. If he's used to wearing like a leather band, metal band, get him something with a leather band. It goes a long way. I know a lot of dudes, even people that don't really wear watches, if they have it, they'll wear it when the opportunity arises.
I put essential oils. Now, let me tell you why. Again, so many things happen if you're a mom, whether you done got caught something, whether you're sick, whether you're having to come up with solutions for problems. And a lot of solutions come in essential oils, whether it's you trying to get out a stain, again, whether you're trying to fight some cut because there's a bacteria in it. If you have a friend that does not mind homeopathic solutions to problems, I think essential oils are great. And if you have a friend that doesn't know it well, giving them the essential oils and maybe like also sending them a website that gives them a bunch of different ways to use the essential oils, I think is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Who was mine? Oh, this is my last one.
Oh, well, then let me go. Let me go a couple more times. Also, and I want to say this, the classes that I put before, I also say classes because if they're outgoing, this is a way they get to be around people, even if it's not people that they know. If you're taking a mixology class, if you're taking a craft class, if you're taking an aerial class, you're getting to be around other people and not be cooped up in the house or just around your kids or your spouse. But I put a gym bag. It's a simple gift. And as people head into the new year, everybody lies to themselves and say they're going to work out. So this is a way for them to hold on to that lie a little bit longer, especially if it's a cute little gym bag where they can put their tennis shoes and their workout outfits in. I also put tickets to a concert. I think that is not thought of enough unless it's romantic. I took my mother to see Anita Baker. She had a great time. I took my mother to see Kirk Franklin and all the gospel artists. She had an amazing time. So I do think these are gifts that are perfect for people who you are not dating. Because if they're an artist that they love, especially because these people be dying. People be dying left and right. Hold on one second. Oh, you go ahead and so make sure they get to see who they want to see. Go ahead.
My last one was sex and fellatio coupons.
Oh my God.
Just a coupon booklet. Hey, here you go.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It'd be much appreciated. It's that simple. We simple creatures.
Why?
What?
You really were like, here we go.
What Wrap it up in a nice gift box.
But they might not be dating then.
Oh, well. Give it to him to give to somebody else. Yeah, that's for the couples out there.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
They might not be a drinker.
All right. Okay. Let me go through my rest of my list so we can wrap this up.
Right?
Head wraps.
Yeah.
Head wraps.
Pull that hair back.
Shut up. Or like turbans. Something that allows your friend to not have to worry about what their hair looks like when they're going out of the house if they don't have a chance to. Something stylish that they can, if they're not good at wrapping their own head, don't get them a head wrap. Get them a pre-made turban, but make sure it's right for their head size and for the amount of hair they have. A portable karaoke machine. Okay, you can go after this one. A portable karaoke machine. So much fun. I have one. I think they're great. They're perfect for parties. And a lot of folk be loving karaoke. Some people don't, but this is not for the people who don't. This is for the people who do. Next for you.
Take it with you. Nah. A lot of men don't be doing this, and I think they should. Get them a spa day. Facial, body massage, and all of that crap. Force them to do it if they don't want to. And he'll enjoy it.
Hopefully. Maybe not.
Yeah. Maybe not.
Yeah.
There's a small chance that he won't.
My last two, a luxury tea set. If they like tea. If they don't, then this is pointless. But if they like tea, a luxury tea set, or either whether that be the actual tea itself or tea cups that are really nice. There are a lot of Black-owned tea companies out there now, so you can definitely even go strong Black-owned with the whole gift. But it's again can be inexpensive and thoughtful. And then my last one is an Ancestry DNA kit. and not Ancestry.com. You could do that, or you could do African Ancestry. I loved doing that. I think I love that one more than all the rest because it pointed me directly to the part of Africa that my great grandmother came from. It's a place that I can get dual citizenship for me and my entire family. So especially during this day and age when everybody's like, are we going to still be here in America? Even though I plan on it, I like the thought of and probably will get all of my family dual citizenship to where I am allowed to, which is Sierra Leone, which is named something else right now, I thought.
I don't know. I've asked that multiple times, so it's weird you would suggest it.
This is a gift for this person. For the me, not the you. You should have put that. That's crazy that it wasn't on your list.
Why would I ask for it? And I've asked for it.
No,
and
this
it's not
is
even
a gift
received
guide for them to know.
I'm not going to tell them to give them because I can only lead by example. So that's ain't going to do no good.
So, you dummy. Anyways, that's our gift guide. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, That's Chick Angel TV, please add any other suggestions you have. We're going to try to, like I said, shoot this as a video, put it up on our social media platforms, as well as link companies that might fit the description of what we're saying. Hopefully there'll be affiliate links so that we can make money off of it as well, because this is what we do for a living. Cranberry sauce, which is the lip duo that I am selling, has this shade of red called, you can put it on my camera real quick, Reagan, has this shade of red, which is called Angel's Wings, and then a darker lip liner that I typically wear with this, which is called Like It. They're being sold together on Mama Likes, the Shop Mama Likes, for only $25. So go to shopmamalikes.com to get it. Patreon bought most of them, so there are very few left. I don't know if I'm ever going to come out with this set again, so you better go on over there and get it if you want it, because I don't want to hear about, I know how. Also, later this month, I'll be putting out my journal, affirmation cards, caftan, bonnet, and headband set. So be on the lookout for that, because when it drops, it drops. And again, once I sell out, I'm done. So it'll get you right going into the new year at shopmamalikes.com. Mama spelled M-A-M-A. Baby, go ahead.
I just had one of them. You know how your eye itch and you get to scratching it and it's orgasmic?
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Goodness. Y'all know what it is. Y'all can get you some man shit, my beard and body butter. You can go to manshit.com, manShyt.com, and check that out. It's too late in the year. I won't be able to do a holiday box this year. However, I may do something in the spring, depending on how things go. Yeah. Before I say too much, because I don't know what's going on with a lot of stuff right now. But yeah, check that out.
Yes. All right. Make sure you check out our sponsors. They are Lumi, BetterHelp, Equip, Jenny Kane, and Shopify. You better know all these people, girl, and use our promo codes. It's either ARGUE or ARGUE15. Throw it in there. Figure out who you're getting discounts from. All right. Until next Wednesday.
Y'all have a good one, fam.